All of the crud comes off of this vehicle while using what looks like the second weakest setting on the spray gun, and Rick hasn't once offered up this non-stick technology to a line of cookware. Not pre-sorting your amulets by potential curses when they come into your possession. I don't even trust myself to remember which milk is still good, and they put a date on the carton and everything. Also, sitting cross-legged on the floor after kindergarten for any reason whatsoever. Doing any Rick-adjacent task without eye protection in Season 7. Oh hey, it's the room from that other time when they did the thing that made me laugh.
Jimmy Haddock's Frisbee golf party is tonight.
Thinking you have a chance with Jimmy Haddocker when you're calling it Frisbee golf instead of disc golf. Geez, Summer, download UDisc already and educate yourself.
It's my emotional cheat day. I am removing myself from this conversation.
Rick having an emotional cheat day is like my dog having a giraffe cheat day. Pretty sure you have to have the possibility of experiencing something before you can take a break from it. The crowd at this party seems less may the course be with you and more disc in a box. When we see Summer's attribute slider here, everything's pretty even, but after it immediately cuts to the close-up, dexterity's maxed and charisma's low. And she might have gotten away with it if my continuity slider wasn't set to OP. Also, how does this thing even work so quickly? You just press the section relating to the attribute you want more or less of, and it knows which attributes to adjust accordingly? I swear I'd have to spend an entire week charting the presets on this thing to even begin to use it. In totally unrelated news, no one will play D&D with me anymore.
Love the way you move that coin.
The mating call of Crypto Bros in Heat. Is this banner back here supposed to be a pun off of Ultimate Frisbee? Because Ultimate has nothing to do with disc golf. And I'm beginning to wonder if the writers don't care as much about disc-based athleticism as they pretend to. And now the cake is of regular golf with a hole instead of a disc golf cage? It's too much. Make it stop. Episode wants me to believe that after all of his adventures, Rick has not realized that any piece of wearable technology should be, at minimum, water resistant to a depth of 2 meters. It's the 2-meter rule. Also, why did the plunge in the water make Morty the Quado when he was the buff one and Summer was the intelligent one? Were there rules about this I missed? Sorry, sometimes my recall is a bit more partial than total.
Thought the slider was going to be the whole thing this week.
Episode points out that its MacGuffin is in fact MacGuffin.
This is a Quado. They're basically the crown jewel of psychic mutants. Yeah.
Something like half the characters from X-Men just entered the chat. Being one of those people that has 83% battery at 9:45 p.m. This cyberpunk establishing shot is thrown in so casually that I'm not even sure if it was meant to be parody, pastiche, or just do a Blade Runner. Everyone loves Blade Runner. This attractive human Quado combo and the sudden entry of the word KILF into my subconscious. I swear Adult Swim should be paying my therapy bill at this point.
Yeah, being a mutant is rad.
Disney's daily pitch to multiple A-listers somehow makes it into the script.
Open your mind!
Oh my god, your Kuato is so funny.
We're almost halfway into this episode, and all we've done so far are the same running gags about people having Quados and displaying a complete misunderstanding of the beauty and magnificence of disc golf, and I will not stand for either offense.
Welcome to life as a Quado.
This line makes me realize that a better title for this episode would have been The Life of Quado with Mort Rixu. And somehow they still haven't offered me a job for my titling brilliance.
Hold him steady, too.
The Quado from Total Recall could use all his words. So I don't know why this whole bit feels like it should be about a tree that only says, I am Mroot.
Just yell my name like normal.
I did. Why do you think I risked it with the tongs?
Conversation in my sex tape? By the color coding rules of the Morty's Mind Vials and Rick's haphazard naming conventions, this means that he either literally screwed up his grandson's virginity or just chose to name it as such. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say both of those seem worth a sin.
He's in the Taken house.
Episode does a Taken without ever establishing that someone has a certain set of skills. I guess you don't really need to do the whole phone interview thing, but they could have at least shown us a CV.
You think anyone in that VIP section was born a Quado?
I don't think anyone anywhere is born a Quado. Nor do I think anyone anywhere still thinks this Quado gag is funny at this point. Hang on. Just need to check Reddit. Never mind. Plumbushead6699 says he laughed every time Mort Quat said free your mind all the way through the episode. So, guess I'm wrong. Show is always funny and never misses, and this episode is further proof that Rick and Morty is the greatest thing in the existence of all media. Oh look, I'm still sending it.
Who'd she leave with?
Wait a second, this guy was in the van that kidnapped Summer, but I wouldn't say she left with him. We've skipped some steps here, Rick, and you don't get full credit unless you show your work.
Where is she?
This where is she's on for all the sometime.
Hello?
Ah, the sci-fi void that gets used when you can't imagine anything more interesting than infinite nothingness.
Whoa, psychic grandpa.
No, look. Fake temple with a high-pitched noisemaker. Run before these guys figure it out!
This reveal being more important than keeping up the ruse long enough to get away with your deception, still intact and available for later use. Also known as, I won't be needing this anymore.
Open your mouth.
Episode contains approximately 73 utterances of this phrase, but never follows it with, and the rest will follow.
Whose chest is that big?
Episode has time.
Don't have time for this.
Is it just me, or does it feel like this show is starting to play defense?
I want to kick one. Ow,
As we've seen from the multiple times Rick's machine guts have spilled out, he's like 90% robot. So feeling pain is a choice he is making right now. During this fall, they crash through a skylight into a warehouse when the shot of Summer looking out at the window shows no such structure. Stupid magically manifesting boat buildings.
Try to say it's my first take-in now.
Reminding me that there's more than one Taken.
Go, Ponytail's secret move.
Does the secret move only work when the person is close by, or will it just reach out and find the closest throat to go down? Is the type of questions I find myself asking while watching this show. Thinking that a species with no nose would develop eyewear that goes across the face instead of hanging down from the head.
Not just any knife.
Quado knife!
Yeah, okay. That's funny. Take your sin off. But also, it's still kind of the exact same joke you've been doing this entire episode, so a half a sin is now emerging from the previous sin removals midsection to keep things fair.
Man, kind of a shame. That spider thing was pretty cool.
The death of the MCU.
Yeah, Morty, that's a paw!
Oh, for the love of Paul Macbeth, now you're just trolling me. Here's 18 penalty strokes and an invitation to suck my disc.
Damn, Summer Smith. There is no end to your complexity.
There is. Trying to imitate and make a mockery of Squid Game when Netflix already has that covered themselves. Also not calling that stupid Squid Game game show nonsense Squib Game. Okay, I'm done now.
And it will be like a taco inside a taco within a Taco Bell that's inside a KFC within a mall that's inside your drain!
Come on, guys. Boo her!
Are you saying boo or boo-earns?
Why do you think I risked it with the tongs?
Because you got cocky and overplayed your hand.
I make less than minimum wage and I got 5 kids!
Wear a condom, Philip.
Come on now!
I will f you up!
What is this, your first Taken?
I have a very limited set of skills. I don't even know Excel.
Here, Summer, check this out.
It's booty camp time.
Me!
You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy.
Whoa, he's got a knife!
That's not a knife. That's a knife.